Sagittarius placements. This segment will be career. So I thought, you know, I want to do a career message, and you know, I'm going to title it as career so you know what you're getting. But the focus is, I want to see the energy when it comes to your career. Okay? So this is kind of like a bonus. Let's see, Sagittarius. Let's see the energy of your career, where your career path is at, where it's going, what's the energy like. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yes? Woo! Okay. You could be doing something that is not really satisfying you, but you're doing it because it's secured, or that it's securing something. Maybe it kind of feels like you're doing something for the sake of maintaining a certain lifestyle. Kind of like when people say, you know, I'm just doing the job because it pays the bills. Okay, and there's a burden here. It's almost like you are itching to make changes. You're not feeling it. You could be thinking about looking at different career paths. Maybe you're thinking, I don't want to be stuck doing this. I want to look for something that has more meaning in life. We have the Sun and the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting the energy of I should be out there doing something else. So wherever you are, you're not satisfied. And you have this calling that is telling you, get out, get out. This is not it, get out. What are you supposed to do is the question. What are you supposed to do? Where is it that you need to be, that you feel like you are not at right now? Yeah, you need to be your own boss. I feel you on this one. I feel you on this one. The amount of jobs that I worked, and I didn't last more than 6 months in each fucking job. I used to have a CV that has like 3 pages long, where it's like short term, short term, short term, short term, short term, because I am the type that will not survive in a just pays the bills jobs. So I see something here is calling for you to start your own business, to be your own boss. This is entrepreneur energy, but it is also the successful type. Meaning, this is not just, you know, winging it. This is like making something solid, building a solid foundation for you to build your business on. So I feel like you are not there yet, but your vision is there. You could be thinking, I want to start this business, but I don't have the money, I don't have the knowledge, I don't have the whatever. Start learning. While you're doing this shitty job of yours, learn about the things that you want to work. Read on it, spend time with people that have knowledge in it, do your research, read books, do research, read books, do research. Let me tell you, the amount of things that I've learned in the last couple of years alone, if you compare that to the 10 years that I spent doing shitty jobs and not doing anything with my life, yeah, I get it. I've learned more in 2 years than 10 years. But you have to be determined. You have to put your action with your intention in order to manifest something. Without action and just having the intention of, yeah, I feel this calling of something, like something bigger than this. I am meant to do more with my life. You can feel that all you want. With no action, nothing happens. Zero. But when the universe notices that you are making the changes, you are putting yourself out of your comfort zone, you are trying and failing, perhaps trying again, failing again, trying, tweaking, changing. Trust me, the universe is like, okay, we like the spirit, let's give them something, you know? So the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is not someone that works for someone else. The King of Pentacles is a boss energy. And that's what you're supposed to do. But for you to reach that level, honey, you can't be in your place thinking, oh, I'm going to wait for an opportunity to knock my door. King of Pentacles is the energy of, I'm going to create the fucking opportunity. You know, if it doesn't even have to be something that is original and creative and no one has done it before. It could be something that other people have been successful at doing too. Learn from them. Get inspired by them. Whatever it is, get inspired, learn, take the steps that others have taken before you, because it is a path that is already paved. It is not something where I'm telling you, go invent something new so that the world can recognize you as someone that is their own boss or, I don't know, like a CEO or whatever. No, what you want to do, being your own boss, is something that a lot of people have done already. So why aren't you studying those people? Why aren't you reading their books? Why aren't you learning more about that field that you are interested in? These are the things, the actions that you have to take in order to manifest that path for yourself. Because the path is there, it's just you being redirected towards it so that you know that, okay, so if I take those steps, I'm gonna get there. I always say, make your dreams into goals. Turn your dreams into goals. And how that happens is a blueprint. When you have a blueprint, an action plan, when you, brainstorm your dreams into smaller steps or into goals. Okay, so for me to reach that goal, I'm going to break it into few smaller goals. And I'll accomplish this and accomplish this. And automatically that will bring you to your main goal. Whatever it is, you can implement this strategy to anything. Maybe besides love. But anything you want to accomplish for yourself. This is your own kind of life. This is not relating to other people's willpower or whatever else, where it comes into play when it comes to love and so on. When you want to change your life into something else, into a different lifestyle, into a different energetic field, you take those actions and turn those dreams into strategy plan, into an action plan. And you take those steps towards the main goal. I want to say mix with people that are already aspiring to be who you want to be, or people that have already reached that level where you want to reach. Does that make sense? Yeah, baby, work it so that you manifest it. The message is very clear here. No one is in the way of you but you. Most of the time anyway. And especially when it comes to career. It's easier to manifest the career of your desire than to manifest, for example, love or whatever else that includes others. I mean, especially, when it comes to career, depending on people, obviously you have to know your people, your audience, okay? So the first thing I did with what I do here is that I was looking for the people that get along with my energy. So try to find your audience. Don't just leave it to chance. Don't be like, oh, I welcome everybody. No, be specific. Be specific about the people that you are trying to target. Now, a lot of people think, if I target specific people, there is less client or less business for me. No. This is what people call a niche. That this is why a niche is important. Because when you target an audience, it is more likely that audience to be your loyal business customers than to be like, I am for everybody. And people are confused. Yeah, but what do you do? Who are you for? Target. Know your target. Know what you are targeting. Know what type of people you are targeting. Target. Niche. This doesn't have to be like a product, but you know, I'm speaking of it in a way where it's a product. For example, you could be targeting like women specifically, or men specifically, or to be more even specific, new mothers, you know, where you are like giving or producing products for first time mothers. You know, your target can be specific, but when you get specific in your business, trust me, it is more likely to be successful than to have it like, oh, I am whatever you want. I am whatever you want. I do watches, I fix cars, I write books. Well, writing books can, you know, you can kind of like squeeze that in. But I'm talking about, you know, have a niche, a product line, a targeted audience. It feels like you need to have that plan set. You can't go into business not knowing what you want to do. So what do people want? Yeah, that can work, but you have to kind of figure out what is it that you will not get bored doing. Because whenever you follow your passion and find a way to make money from it, it will not feel like work. It will feel like play. And this is where you find your satisfaction. It is not in finding the things that pay you more. It is in finding the things that you are passionate about more. Because when you find something that you are passionate about, it's no longer work. It's living. It's having that purpose, that satisfaction. And guess what? Whenever you feel that satisfaction, more blessings come in. Good fortune comes in. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So whenever I see a person that is solely focused on making more money, I just know they will have a burnout. I just know that they will reach a point where they question things, they will feel depressed, they will feel like there is no purpose. It's because they are not aligned with what they are passionate about. This is why you see a lot of rich people that kill themselves, because they're not happy with what they are producing. Being your own business is energetically speaking a tool to co-create the reality that you live in within. So what makes you feel satisfied about your career? Your ability to co-create in a passion energy, where you feel like your chakras are activated in the things that you do. Now, I'm going to give you an example that I kind of like see that it relates. Whenever I cook a meal, I enjoy it, or I put love in it, and it tastes better. But whenever I cook a meal when I'm tired and I fucking hate doing it, guess what? The meal will not taste good. So whatever you produce, whether in career or whatever else, but specifically we're talking about career here. So whatever you produce and passion is lacking, it gets produced in your product or whatever work that you are providing, okay? So their product, service, whatever. The element of passion needs to be there for it to be successful. Whatever you produce carries energy. So when you are providing a service, a business, a whatever, you have to have that energy attached to it. Because let me tell you, people pay for the experience. They don't give a fuck about what they are buying. And you know, like you can kind of like think about this in so many ways, because there are people that will eat in really fancy restaurants, but what are they looking for? Is it the food? Because most of the time the food will be like tiny portions on a big plate, and they look at it stupid, but they will still have a lot of fun and pay a ton of money for. Why? The experience, the service. They will feel special. That is what makes money. Because whenever you are passionate about what you're producing, like in fancy restaurants, you will find chefs that are obsessed with their dishes. It's an actual passion. It's not just, oh, I want to do this because it pays a lot. No, you will see that they are obsessed with what they do. And that obsession, passion that is put in the small portion of a dish will make people come back and come again and again. You will find waitresses and waiters in fancy restaurants truly loving the job. Have you seen, like, I've seen it firsthand, where I will be in a fancy restaurant and versus a shitty restaurant. You will see the shitty restaurant, what do you want? And the food will be shit because the service is shit. It started with a shitty energy. But with the fancy restaurants, how can I help you, my lady, madam? And they're like all cheerful. This energy, sometimes it's fake, but you will find genuine people that are happy with their service or being of service as a waiter, as whatever. And they will put that energy into your experience. And this is why people will pay more for that. It's the experience. This is why every person needs to do whatever they are passionate about. It's not about money, never was. Money is the reflection of their passion in whatever they co-create and produce. Okay? Keep that in mind. Money is like an effect. Do you get what I'm saying? All right, let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. Sagittarius, passion. You can never go wrong when you follow your passion. And I don't care if you don't see the way just yet. I don't care if you're like, okay, I am passionate about this, but there is no way for me to be able to make money from it. Leave that aside. Leave that aside. Do your shitty job, pay your bills, but study your passion. Get to know your passion. Learn your passion. Be obsessed about your passion. And once you start to make little monies here and there, and you can quit your shitty job, and then you fully focus on that thing that you're passionate about, life will feel like play. It will not feel like work. And you will not be drained when you work it. Like, it will feel like, oh, I can do this many hours. I can do this every day. And I feel like there is a purpose to this because it's aligned with my passion. Yeah? I feel like that's it. That's it. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here. I hope this helped you. And I will see you very soon. Take care for now.